All right, so you're a winger and you want to learn how to dominate and destroy the fullback. Well, in this video, I'm going to give you 3 tips that will help you do that so you can master your 1v1s, score more goals, and become that key, valuable player in your team, just like Vinny Jr. and Kylian Mbappe. So, firstly, you need to understand that wingers are probably one of the most valuable players in the team. They are the ones who score the goals, get the assists, and they are usually the best players in the world, as we see with Vinny Jr., Mbappe, Ronaldo back in the day, Neymar, all those players. The reason why they're the most valuable players in the team is because they score goals and they destroy defenders, literally, all right? So the first tip that I'm going to give you is that you need to practice more on your dribbling and shooting when you're doing your individual training. What you need to do is you need to bring 3 to 5 footballs to the football pitch with a goal. Get one, juggle it a bit, kick it up, control it, dribble around, do whatever skills come to mind, and then shoot on goal. And just imagine yourself in that kind of winger position where you're trying to cut inside and finish it into the far corner. This is what you need to practice on your own for at least 20 to 30 minutes each time you go individual train. It's called freedom dribbling and shooting, and it will improve your dribbling, your 1v1 skills, and your shooting and timing. So make sure you do that. That's step number 1. Practice more of your dribbling and shooting. You don't need cones, you don't need poles or any of that stuff. Just let it flow out naturally, because when we look at the best wingers in the world, what's a common thing we see amongst them? It's that they play with freedom. They are always in the flow state, and that's because they have no restrictions in their mind. They are just letting it all flow out. This is what you need to do in your individual trainings. You need to train in the flow state so you can eventually play in the flow state, all right? And if you want a full guide on that, then you can join my free football community, link in the description. Join now. There's over 2,500 members in there, thriving, so make sure you join right now. All right, so step number 2 is have high self-worth. So you're probably thinking, what the hell is that? Well, basically, you need to fully believe in yourself that you're going to destroy and dominate the fullback in every 1v1. If you go up to every 1v1 and you're nervous and you're not sure if you're going to beat him, then you won't. You literally won't. And a brilliant example of a player who has high self-worth and goes at defenders is Doku. He attacks him at pace, and he knows every time that he takes someone on that he's going to beat them, every single time. You guys need to watch Doku at Man City and see how he dribbles. He dribbles at pace, direct at the defender, and that's why he has been able to drop Grealish to the bench and become a regular starter for Man City. Make sure you go watch him. He is a perfect example of a player with high self-worth who is destroying fullbacks on a weekly basis. Okay, so you need to raise your self-worth. You need to fully believe in yourself and say, I am good at 1v1s. I am somebody who is going to destroy that fullback. Don't think the fullback is better than you. You need to destroy them. You need to get in your mind that you are a better player and that you're going to beat him every time 1v1. And even if you don't, it doesn't really matter. You need to keep believing in yourself and have full confidence in your ability, all right? And of course, we teach all of that inside of the free football community. Make sure you join up now. Click the link in the description. And step number 3 is kind of combining the 2 first steps into one, and that is play with no fear. The problem that I faced for so long is that I used to play with fear. I used to go into games scared and nervous and anxious, and this would just ultimately affect my performance. And there were players who were younger than me and played in the same position as me. I play winger, by the way. So there were other wingers who were younger than me, and they simply played with no fear, and they got selected for more starting 11s, and they got more minutes and game time than me. And I was thinking, like, what the hell? How's that even possible? And it's simply because they played with no fear. And I finally fixed that in the last 3 years or so. I finally play with no fear, and it feels amazing. And basically, when you play with no fear, you don't fear anyone. You don't fear any defender, and you can attack them at pace and be direct, and you don't even worry about losing the ball. You just play with no fear. You go into every tackle 100% when the fullback has the ball, you go and press him and win it back. This is something that I used to struggle with so much, but I finally fixed it. And honestly, I think it's the game changer. And it's the combination of the freedom dribbling and shooting and the leveling up your self-worth. This will help you play with no fear, and you'll basically go into every game full of confidence and high self-worth and believe in yourself that you're going to do a good job. All right, so those were 3 tips for wingers to destroy your fullback. And if you want to look at players who do this well, then look at Vinny Jr., Mbappe, Doku. Those are players who destroy their fullbacks every single time, and they play with no fear. That is the biggest thing. Play with no fear, and you will destroy everyone. Trust me. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure to join the free football community. Link in the description to join right now for free training and exercises and coaching. And yes, hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what topic I should talk about in the next video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.